good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you may come across this. Just wanted to pop on here and show up, first and foremost, because that's showing up. That's the first step in anything, just show up. And then from there, you figure it out. I'd like to, usually figure it out. Sometimes you don't figure it out, it's okay too. But what are we figuring out anyway? It's like, just be, okay? Just show up and be yourself, whatever that looks like in a moment, which could mean, being little silly, wild, crazy, funny, happy, it could be being chill, being low key, being melancholy, being sad, being angry, frustrated, annoyed, just like whatever it is, just showing up and being that and letting that be and letting it out and just like holding it. Because if we try to repress and deny parts of ourselves and say, that is bad, I am going to reject that. That is a no for me. I'm going to just like brush that over here, shove it in the closet in a box, tape the box shut, just get it out of sight. Just get it away. One day, you're going to be cleaning out your closet and you're going to have to open that fucking box and it's not going to be fun. And, you're going to have to get around to it eventually is what I'm getting at, so you might as well just air it all out, donate some of it, compost some of it, just bury some of it, like in a time capsule maybe. Or maybe you don't need to make it a time capsule. You just need to put a grave over it and say, rest in peace. This is buried. This is over. We don't want to open this again. This is just like, we don't want to just shove it in our closet though, because it will come back around. I will guarantee that. So that's some thoughts for you right now. My point being, just let it out, let it be, whatever it is, honoring our feelings and feeling them and just getting it out, crying is very healthy and good. Just like listen to some, type in Spotify, like sad songs, if you need help getting that sadness out, like some like classical piano, emotional piano, that really does it for me. Or if you have some anger, listen to some fucking like angsty music, go to a workout or go to a boxing class. That helped me a lot with some rage. Just like punch it out, just fucking get it out, like shake it out, scream it out in your car, write it out, journal, and burn that shit, just like however you can get it out, just like fucking get it out of you, okay? It cannot live in your body forever. Like, create out of it. Use it as fuel. And first step. Show the fuck up as you are and just dance it out. Just fucking however, whatever it looks like. Every person's got a different process and flow. But there are some things that help all humans with processing emotions, and breathing is the first step on top of showing up. We're going to show up and we're going to breathe through our feelings, and we're going to hold ourselves fully as if we were a child, because we are all children inside. We all have an inner child. We have all gone through many things throughout our whole entire life, but specifically as a child were some of our most formative years. And a lot of it we don't even remember. It's like unconsciously, subconsciously impacting us. Certain experiences, patterns of how people relate and communicate, normalized, accepted behavior, communication patterns, just a reality. Like whatever our reality was we were born into and grew up in, like that completely shifted and made us who we are in so many ways. There's also aspects of self that are beyond and outside of external influence. Like we have our soul, we have our essence, we have our beingness that is above and beyond the physical realm. So that's a great place to connect to that spark and that light that is underneath all of the layers of self and personality that were formed by experience in the physical 3D realm of whatever we grew up in, which a lot of times was chaos and trauma and hurt. Some people, we all had it very different. Some experiences are a little harder than others, much harder than others. So, you know, it's like when you meet someone, you don't know what they've been through. Like, they could have gone through, you know, every person is, I don't even like saying we're all wrestling with things, but yeah, we're all kind of wrestling with ourselves in ways, and coming into loving ourselves, accepting ourselves, knowing ourselves outside of our programming and passed down patterns and belief systems and ideas of what it means to be a human, what it means to be a man, what it means to be a woman, what it means to be a friggin' person, you know, just outside of gender and societal expectations and rules and normal culture, whatever, like outside of all of that. What are you? Who are you? What do you want to be? You know, what do you see yourself as? You know, we all, I shouldn't say we all, I don't know, everybody, but I think a lot of humans care a lot about what other people think, which is like a survival mechanism, you know, it's like we want to be a part of a larger whole, of a community, of something bigger than self. So it's like, okay, to adapt to that, we have become, my lips are chapped and I need my stuff. Okay, oops, mirror. Yeah, to survive within a whole, we've like, okay, how do I fit in within this whole? Like, you know, to be a part of something bigger. And like, usually, yeah, it's like, I have to, feeling like you have to conform to fit in. And it's so much better. I don't like that feeling of dry lips, you know. Who does? Does anybody like that? You know, yeah, okay, so I'm gonna slow down here a little bit. I know I've been talking, I've said a lot of words, and I'm moving a little fast because that's just kind of how I function, is fast. I've always, since I was a little girl, a little wee little lady, I was gonna say lad, but lass. I was getting a phone call there, but I've just been just buzzed on, wired a certain way, so I've been learning how to slow down, to savor the moment, to breathe through all of my thoughts and feelings, because there sure are a lot of them in there, and I can't really shut them up, so I gotta learn how to like listen to them and let them go. And talking through things is part of that for me, and it feels good because I'm like, you know, I know, and I didn't always know this, but I'm like learning and remembering like I have things of value to share the world, because I have had imposter syndrome for some time, where it's like I don't like, and what am I doing? Who am I? Why am I here? What the fuck am I supposed to do? I don't feel like I'm doing enough. It's like I need to do more. There's always like something that's been just being hard on myself, you know. And so, but like when I show up as I am, just in any social setting with a friend, and I'm just I'm authentically me. I'm just being whatever I am, saying whatever comes up. And I get feedback of like appreciation, and I'm reminded like, oh, me just being me and being true to me, even if it's like a little anxious or a little speedy quick or a little wacky doodle weirded, you know, whatever, that's welcome here. Like, the people are wanting that. They're asking me for it. And it's like I almost have needed the affirmation and validation and reassurance that I am welcome, that it is okay. And there's a part of me that's like, oh, I wish I didn't need that, or I wish I just was confidently me as I am right now. And at times I am, and it may come off that I'm more of that than I feel inside, but I'm a human, and it's okay to need reassurance. And I'm releasing any of the shame or judgment of myself that I've needed reassurance. Like, yeah, anytime I get a comment on something, or someone's like, they see me and they hear me, oh my gosh, the degree of comfort and just like happiness that brings me is so nice. It just feels so good. It's like to be valued, to be appreciated, to be realized like, oh, I'm enough as I am. You know, being, even if I'm buzzing and people are like, what is she on? And I'm like, nothing. I'm on nothing. I'm just on myself. Okay. She played too much. She talked too much. She talked too fast. Like, get that out of my brain. I don't need, those voices are not, they're not right. Okay? They're not. Maybe to that person they think that, but you know what? They can have their own feelings. But to me, right now, I'm going to choose, how about no? How about I'm not going to let your thoughts and feelings impact how I show up in this world. I'm going to be true to me, however that looks like, even if it makes others uncomfortable. I'm going to hold myself to that, because that is not easy. That is not how I naturally function. I think but I'm getting there. I'm doing it. And, yeah, so I'm just going to breathe a little bit here for a minute if you want to breathe with me, because moving through a lot of things right now, and breathing with sound is fun. You can, like, you know, get it out. You don't have to just be like, or silent breaths. You can really, like, be theatrical and expressive with it, you know, and just, like, get it out. Like I said, just, like, show up, just get it out. I was talking to myself in the beginning of this video, I think. I didn't realize I was talking to you, whoever you may be. I was also talking to myself. Like, what are we doing? We are showing up. We are being true to self. And right now, this is what it looks like. Just like, you know? Okay, I need to look at my maps and see where I'm going. And I'm going to continue to breathe through my feelings, and I'm going to stop putting thoughts and feelings into your brain and body. I'm going to let you just feel and think whatever you need to within your world, your context of self and experience, and where you're at in life and what's going on. And I really invite you to just sit with yourself and your body and feel whatever it is that's coming up, and just be with it, and breathe through it, shake it, dance, sing, yell, scream, cry, tone. You can just make sounds with your voice, and it doesn't have to sound good. It can sound really weird and off key, because who's listening other than you? No one, unless you're in a room with other people. But if you are, you can go be alone in the bathroom and just, like, hum yourself a song. You can do whatever you want to. You are free to be whatever you want to be. So don't let anyone tell you anything else. You better just listen to me. Except for me, I will tell you. I'm telling you right now, and you better listen to me. But you're not going to listen to those voices that are telling you to be anything other than what you want to be today, and who you are, and where you're at. Just be as true and authentic to you as possible. And you know what? That is where the magic happens. That is where you meet people from that place of you being just true and real. Like, you're going to meet people on that same wavelength and level, because your energy, your frequency, your state of beingness is going to attract that back to you. Like, we attract what we are. And also, you can say we attract what we're opposite to. And that's important too, because there's a magic that happens there, a balancing act of polarity and duality of, like, we're going to get the whole experience. We're going to get what we need. Just having that faith and trust, and knowing that, like, we're going to be guided. We're being guided. And also, we guide ourselves through our intention, through our will, through our thoughts, our emotions, our direction of intention. So it's a balance. It's all a balancing act of so many things. So try to find, not just try, you are in the center right now. You're finding the center. You are in your center. You're going to breathe through it. Like I'm going to stop talking now. I'm going to let you just, like, be, and I can just even hold space. I did see where I see my maps is popping up with where I'm going. So until I get to my destination, I'm just going to be here and sit. I'm going to hold space and just kind of be here, and I'm going to stop talking so you can just be with yourself and with someone else in a way. I know I'm just, like, in a screen over here, but I am a person, and I am energetically holding space for you. And you're not alone in this. Like, we are going through this together, collectively, individually. Like, through our relationships, through even just relationships and connections from afar, like we're going through this shit together. We're not alone. And I'm here, and I care. And there's a lot of beings, benevolent beings, and actual grounded, like humans that care. But yeah, in a spiritual aspect too, there's a lot that is in support of you and that cares and that is here. Okay, I will finally shut up. All right, I'm gonna just breathe with you. So. Doing a good job, just being, breathing through it, feeling the feelings. When I really sit still, usually what comes up for me most is like grief and sadness and the need to cry. And feel my feelings through tears, releasing them through the salt water. And it's cleansing, it's cathartic to just like let it out. And often, like, anger is a byproduct of stuck grief or pain or feelings or sadness, you know, of feeling whatever it is that overlaps on top of that. But usually at the core, there's, like, pain, sadness, grief. When we don't feel those things, those feelings can mutate and build and get bigger into these more complicated things. So to just like sit with whatever is there below the surface is really, it's not easy, but it is very, very important. And yeah, so I'm proud of you for, I don't know exactly what it is you felt, or what you're feeling or what you're going through, but I just have a feeling that a lot of us are having to confront a lot of built up sadness and pain, and gotta yeah, so I'm pulling up to my client. I'm going to do some cleaning. That's what I do for monies, is clean and organize and help people in their spaces, get them feeling better, which is really important. Having that outer clarity, or in an environment, having your outer world feel comforting, inspiring, safe, and that really assists in the inner sanctuary and inner peace within, mentally, energetically, physically, spiritually. Yeah, I'm going to start my day, do that, and thanks for sitting and being here with me, listening and doing your work over there, which can be play. It can be, we can play through it while it is also very much work, and it is uncomfortable and it is not easy. Making sure we prioritize play and rest, and and you're doing it, and you just did it right now. Like, pat yourself on the back and give yourself some credit for showing up and breathing and being, and to be able to listen and receive, and then to share and give back is like, that's it in life. Finding that balance of receiving and releasing, giving and receiving, or like taking, because we're not just taking it, we're like open to it, we're letting it come to us, we're being gifted and blessed with things, and then we are able to give and bless and give back. So yes, well, okay, yes, well, till next time. I'm here, you know where to find me. I got my videos, I've got Instagram and Facebook, I've got my links somewhere. I hope I have them on here. I should have my link tree on here. Let's hope. I'm going to add that on there ASAP if I don't. But follow me, subscribe here first and foremost if you want to stay a part of, or if you want to stay connected. We're going to connect. We're connected. We are connecting. So, okay. I could keep talking forever. There's always things to say, but I'm going to just go do the stuff I got to do. So, okay. And you're going to do the stuff you got to do. And we're doing it. We're being it. Just be it, Just be what you want to be. You can be anything that you want to be. Every moment is new. You get to co-create with everything around you. Okay, till next time.